Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Sheikh Wasim sir, an assistant teacher of Al Mahmoud International School, Akon. How are you students? Hope you are well. And I hope you are studying at home. Yes? So dear students, in previous videos we have been learning lesson number 7, Dr. Nath. In last video we understood about present tense, about grammar, present tense. So what is present? Yes, what is present tense? Present tense is used to talk about present or current activity, okay, or daily habits. Means our daily habits are called present tense, or the things or the works which we do daily, it's called present tense, okay. And there is a formula of present tense. What is that? Subject plus v1, okay, subject plus v1. Subject, as for subject, v4, v4 verb 1 in first form of the verb, okay. So to make, to form any sentence of present tense, see, or simple present, we will use subject plus v1, okay. So here we have to understand that addition s or without s, okay. So when we are telling in present tense, sometimes we will use s with verb, like false, okay. Here you can see false. How? Why the addition s is used with verb? Because the subject is singular, tamarind, okay. Now here villagers is subject and it is in plural form, okay. So when the subject will be in plural form, the verb will be used without s, okay. Verb will be used without s. And when the subject will be in singular form, then verb will be with s, okay. Verb will be there with s. You can see there, here is subject singular, okay. Subject is singular. So with subject, singular subject, we will add s with verb, okay. Got it? Hope you would understood. So this fact you have to keep in your mind. When subject is singular in in present tense, then with verb we can add addition s, okay. We have to add s, addition s with verb, okay, with verb. And when subjects are in plural form, then we will not add with verb, okay. Got it? Here you can see run, so villagers run. Once when pronoun will be he, she, it and sing, then we will add s with verb, okay. And I, when subject I, you, we or they, then we will not add s with verb, okay. You can see here there is no s with verb, okay. These all sentences are in present tense. Got it? So keep in your mind, when subject he, she or it, okay, we will use s with verb, okay. Got it? Hope you would understood. See, so this fact you have to understand here, okay. Addition s and without s. Where we will use addition s? With subject, when subject will be he, she or it or singular noun, okay. We will use s with verb. Got it? And if there is plural subject, so we will not add s, okay. So here there is an exercise. See, underline the correct form of the verb, underline the correct form of the verb from those in brackets to complete each sentence, okay. One has been done for you, you can see one has been done for you, okay. See, so you have to underline the correct words from these brackets, okay. Got it? See, hope you would understood, and I hope most of the students would be solved. Yes, am I right? Yes. See, the school bell rings or ring, ring or rings, ring, ring, and there is addition s, rings, rings. Okay, so one has, this is solved for you. Okay, see here the correct answer is underline which word, rings, rings. Why? because the subject is singular. The school bell. Okay, school की घंटी, एक बेल है, there is one bell. Okay, which ring? Got it? There is not bells. Got it? Therefore which word is underlined? Yes, rings. Got it? See next, second sentence. The children run or runs out to play. So which word we have to underline here? Yes, run, run, or runs, runs. The subject is children. Children means this is plural form of child. Okay, subject is there in plural form, so we will not use the verb which added addition s. Okay, इसमें s वो वर्ड हम यहाँ पर नहीं यूज करेंगे. Got it? Because the subject is in plural form, so therefore we will underline the word run. Okay, run, run. Got it? Hope you would understood. Here we will not underline runs because the subject is in plural form. Got it? सब्जेक्ट किस में है? प्लूरल फॉर्म में, इसलिए हम क्या करेंगे, रन्स नहीं लिखेंगे बल्कि रन को अंडरलाइन करेंगे. नंबर थर्ड, रिपीट आफ्टर मी. अशोक in bracket play oblique plays with his friend. So which word we have to underline here? Ashok play, 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 or plays, plays. Yes, tell. I hope most of students will be answering. Yes, plays. Very good. Why we have to underline plays? Yes, why we have to underline plays? Because the subject is in singular form. Okay, the subject, this is Ashok. Ashok is subject. Okay, therefore we are underlining, we are getting underline plays. Okay, hope you would understood. Play is wrong to say. Okay, play is wrong to say. Plays, there will be addition s. Okay, why? Because Ashok is singular subject. So when in present tense subject will be singular, so we will add s with verb. Okay, see number 4. Rima talks to her teacher. Rima is the name of a girl. Okay, and there is only one Rima, so subject is singular. So which word we will underline here? Talk or talks. talk, talk. Here l is silent. Okay, talk, talks, talks. Yes, I hope most of students will be answering that talks. So here you have to underline talks. Why? Because Rima is a singular subject. Okay, subject is in singular form, therefore we are underlining talks. See next, hope you would understood. The school bus comes. Which word we have to underline here to complete this sentence? Yes, the school bus is in singular form or is it in plural form? Yes, singular means subject is in singular form. Then we will which verb we will use here? Come or addition s. Yes, comes, comes, comes. Got it? If there is subject, if there is plural subject, then we will use come, but here is singular subject, therefore we have to underline, we will underline comes. Okay, the school bus come. All the children go or goes home. Which word we have to underline here? Yes, say goes. No, it is wrong to say. Okay, go, because subject is in plural form. Got it? Hope you would understood. All the children go. Here we will underline go. Okay, go. In second sentence, children run. Why? Because children is in plural form. Ashok. Here we will underline plays. Okay, Rima talks. The school bus comes. Okay, and all the children go. Got it? Hope you would understood. See, so you have to solve this exercise and copy these sentences in book number 1. Okay, see next. What is next exercise? Write. Learn to write. Learn to write. See, when Dr. Nath had the sick tamarind tree, the people of the village and the birds said thank you. We learn in the lesson, when the Dr. Nath held the sick tamarind tree, the people of the village and the birds which live on the tree, they said thank you to Dr. Nath. Do you remember to say thank you? Yes, do you remember to say thank you? Yes, we should say thank you when someone help us. Okay, who help you or give you something? Yes, the person who helped you and give something to you, what will you do? Yes, we should say thank you. We should say thank you. Sometimes it's nice to write a little note to say thank you. So we can say orally thank you, or we can say thank you in written. Means we can write thank you note. Okay, thank you note. Note means letter. Got it? Here you can see, read the note Mansi wrote means it's a second form of write. Mansi wrote to her grandmother. Here Mansi wrote to her grandmother what? Thank you note. Why? Because her grandmother gave her an aeroplane. Okay, an toy aeroplane. Got it? See, how did she write? See, first of all, she took a page or a card, and in left side she wrote date. In left side she wrote date. Okay, so you have to see all note. Okay, and like this you have to write a thank you note. In next video we will learn how to write thank you note. Okay, up to when you have to solve previous exercise and copy in book number 1. Okay, thank you. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.